Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In the turbulent climb of the Beatles toward American superstardom, George Harrison often sensed that his place within the band was treated as expendable, a casualty of Paul McCartney and John Lennon's relentless pursuit of success in the United States. To him, this ambition came at a cost, not only to his own role, but also to the artistic integrity of the group's music. Harrison would later point out that when their albums were shipped across the Atlantic, the results were a disaster. Records were reshaped, songs were pulled apart, and what the Beatles had carefully constructed in Britain was shamelessly dismantled for commercial gain. From the beginning, the band had taken pride in complete artistic control. They meticulously arranged track orders, designed sleeves with intention, and built each album as a unified piece rather than a random pile of songs. But in America, those ideals were tossed aside. Record executives deliberately removed tracks, shuffled the order, and repackaged material simply to stretch 2 British albums into 3 US releases. To Harrison, this wasn't clever marketing, it was outright sabotage of their vision. A striking example came in the transformation of With the Beatles into Meet the Beatles. In the UK, the album represented a bold, fully realized second effort, but in the US, it was stripped down and reshaped to spotlight only the most marketable hits. While the formula worked to hook American fans quickly, Harrison saw it as undeniable proof that their catalog had been tampered with for profit rather than preserved for artistry. Even Lennon, though one of the driving forces behind the band's American expansion, often mocked the chaos. During US stadium shows, he could be heard jokingly misnaming tracks from Frankenstein-like compilations such as Beatles 65, unable to hide his disbelief at how their records had been sliced apart and reassembled. The disconnect between what they created in Britain and what was sold in America became impossible to ignore. The battle for control eventually came to a head with S.G.P. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This time, the group insisted that the record be experienced exactly as they had envisioned, from its striking opening to its final notes. It was more than just an album, it was a complete statement, and they refused to let anyone dismantle it. Looking back, the American versions of Beatles albums served as both a doorway for millions of new listeners and a lingering source of frustration. For Harrison in particular, they were a reminder that even the world's most famous band could see its vision compromised in the name of business. Decades later, his blunt verdict still carries weight. Many of the Beatles' albums, in his eyes, had been thoroughly messed up.